important.
Alright, I brought some freebies here, some poetry books, and there's a flyer for my a workshop that I'm hosting in December at the Mentor Mall. So this is a political piece, hence the costume. How much is enough? I am scared, scared of this world. Robert Godwin Sr., Alyssa Elsman. How many more have to die by my kind, by their kind, because they blamed some other kind? Whatever happened to just being kind? Daniel Parmador, Russell King Jr., Demetrius Hewlin. Where were you when the World Trade Center went down? It's something everyone alive then will always remember. Never forget was our brand motto for American pride. Crystal Marie Campbell, Lou Lindsay, Martin William Richard, Sean Collier, Dennis Simmons. And now, the death of another is so commonplace that we forget what and where. It's no longer personal enough to register where in our lives it struck us. Only note that another life has been struck down. Add another tally to the equation, and it still does not add up. Trayvon Martin, Tamir Rice, Samuel Dubois, Delron Small, Philando Castile, Terrence Crutcher, Heather Heyer. We are completely desensitized and decentralized. We keep ourselves disconnected because we just can't absorb or take or process it all. It's not us, it's not me, it's somebody else, somewhere else, until it is. Then we care. How much more can we take before we break? Cynthia Marie Graham Hurd, Susie Jackson, Ethel Lee Lance, DePayne Middleton Doctor, Clementia Pinckney, Tywanza Sanders, Daniel Simmons, Sharonda Coleman Singleton, Ira Thompson. The tragedy is the comedy. We laugh so we don't cry. Sakia Gunn, Richie Phillips, Nyria Johnson, Brandy Coleman, Glenn Kapitsky, Scotty Joe Weaver, Jason Gage, Michael Sandy, Sean William Kennedy, Dewana Johnson, Lawrence King, Angie Zapata, Letitia Green, Seaman August Provost III, Mark Carson. Can't say that I've never thought of committing violence. Hell, when my ex-wife cheated, it occurred to me. And I can't say that I've never hit another. I've been a kid, and my whole life is designed just to grow up. But I've thought of killing myself far more often than the thought to harm anyone else has ever occurred to me, because my problems are mine, my fault, and I am not seeking some scapegoat. Kenya Cook, Jerry Taylor, Millian Wolder-Marion, Claudine Parker, Hong Ying Baling, James Martin, James Buchanan, Prem Kumar Walakar, Sarah Ramos, Lori Ann Lewis Riviera, Pascal Charlotte, Dean Harold Myers, Kenneth Bridges, Linda Franklin Moore, Jeffrey Hopper, Conrad Johnson. I'm not going to deny that being a white male hasn't allowed me to sidestep a whole level of bullshit. One day, angry white males will be the minority, and we'll have no one left to blame but ourselves. If we don't kill everyone first, if we don't kill ourselves first. Michael Arnold, Martin Bodrog, Arthur Daniels, Sylvia Frazier, Kathy Gard, John Roger Johnson, Mary Frances Knight, Frank Collier, Vishnu Pandit, Kenneth Bernard Proctor, Gerald Reed, Richard Michael Rigel, Jonathan Blunk, Alexander Boyk, Jesse Childish, Gordon Godwin, Jesse Gowie, John Larimer, Matt McQuinn, Michaelia Medic, Veronica Mosier Sullivan, Alex Sullivan, Alexander Teves, Rebecca Wingo. The Earth has already decided that we are a plague upon it, and maybe climate change is just a natural response to the abuse of our gifts. Nancy Lanza, Rachel Giovanno, Dawn Hotch Spring, Anne-Marie Murphy, Lauren Rousseau, Mary Sherlock, Victoria Lee Soto, Charlotte Bacon, Daniel Barton, Olivia Engel, Josephine Gay, Dylan Hockley, Madeline Sue, Catherine Hubbard, Chase Kowalski, Jesse Lewis, Anne Marquez Green, James Mattioli, Grace McDonald, Emily Parker, Jack Pinto, Noah Posner, Carolyn Praviti, Jessica Rikos, Aviel Richmond, Benjamin Wheeler, Allison Weilet. What is this world going to teach my son? That he's better because of how he looks? Or what I've taught him? That you make yourself better. James Bishop, Jocelyn Couture, Nowick, Kevin Granada, Levieux Lebreski, P.G. G.V. Loganthanen, Ross Alamati, Brian Bloom, Ryan Clark, Austin Cloyd, Danielle Perez Cueva, Matthew Gwaltney, Caitlin Hammerin, Jeremy Herbstritt, Rachel Hill, Emily Hilscher, Matthew Laporte, Jarrett Lane, Henry Lee, Partahai Lumbotarium, Lauren McCain, Daniel O'Neill, Juan Ortiz, Manel Panchel, Aaron Peterson, Michael Pohl Jr., Julia Pride, Mary Karen Reed, Rima Samaha, Waleed Shalan, Leslie Sherman, Maxine Turner, Nicole White. I work as a data analyst. I ran the numbers. But these are more than numbers. These are people. Sons, daughters, sisters, brothers, mothers, fathers, husbands, wives, friends, lovers. Stanley Almodovar III, Amanda Alvear, Oscar Arciano Montero, Rodolfo Ayala, Alejandro Barrios Martinez, Martin Benitez Torres, Antonio Brown, Daryl Burt II, Jonathan Camus Vega, Angel Candelario Pedro, Simon Cariallo Fernandez, Juan Chavez Martinez, Luis Condi, Corey Connell, Tevin Crosby, Frankie De Jesus Velasquez, Bianca Drayton, Mercedes Flores, Juan Guerrero, Peter Gonzalez Cruz, Paul Henry, Frank Hernandez, Miguel Honoreto, Javier George Reyes, Jason Josephet, Eddie Justice, Anthony Laureano Disla, Christopher Leinanen, Brandon Marquez McCool, Jean Mendez Perez, Akira Monet Murray, Kimberly Morris, Jane Neves, Rodriguez, Luis Asciero, Acacio Capo, Geraldo Ortiz Jimenez, Eric Ortiz Riviera, Joel Rayan Panagua, Enrique Rios Jr., Juan Riviera Velasquez, Vilmary Rodriguez Sullivan, Christopher Sanfeliz, Javier Serrano Rosito, Gilberto Silva Menendez, Edward Sotomayor Jr., Shine Tomlinson, Leroy Valentine Fernandez, Louis Vielma, Louis Wilson Leon, Gerald A. Wright. I did research to try to find all the victims since I became abruptly aware 16 years ago. There are too many. I could not discover a single database that contained a comprehensive record. No one can keep track of it anymore. I know I've missed people. I know there are thousands of people now missing people. Even one was too much. Hannah Eilers, Heather Alvarado, Doreen Anderson, Carrie Barnett, Jack Beaton, Steve Berger, Candace Bowers, Dennis Selman, Berditez, Sandra Casey, Andrew Castilla, Dennis Cohen, Austin Davis, Virginia Day Jr., Christina Duarte, Stacy Echever, Brian Frazier, Carrie Galvan, Dana Gardner, Angela Gomez, Rokio Gillian Roca, Charleston Hartford, Chris Hazencombe, Jennifer Irving, Nicole Camara, Jessica Kleinchuk, Carly Kryboom, Rhonda LaRoque, Victor Link, Jordan McIldoon, Kelsey Meadows, Carla Mended, James Melton, Patty Mestes, Austin Meyer, Adrian Murfitt, Rachel Parker, Jennifer Parks, Carrie Parson, Lisa Patterson, John Pippin, Melissa Ramirez, Jordan Riviera, Quentin Robbins, Cameron Robinson, Lisa Romero Munez, Christopher Royville, Brett Schwanbeck, Bailey Schweitzer, Lauren Schitt, Eric Silva, Susan Smith, Tara Rose Smith, Brennan Stewart, Derek Taylor, Nisa Tonks, Michelle Vo, Kurt Von Tillo, Bill Wolf Jr. And now, I ran out of lines and time to read off all 2,977 people who died in 9/11. Isn't that a tragedy? Margie DeLong. Okay, all the information that I pulled for this is sitting over here if you want any of it.
Thank you, Red. Thank you.